Oh, he got the black horns. This is crazy. Marvel. Marvel, this is what you need to do. This is that writing right there. I care about this character more than any other character besides Robert Downey Jr. Sit on your throne. What? See, listen. Always, you want to sit on the throne. That's the whole focus of Loki show. That's like a main focus of the show. And they got that to that point. That's crazy. That's some good writing right there. He has to sit the inner time by himself. This time holding them together. He who remains didn't even do this. He's like, yo, I'm just gonna have one and it's gonna chill. Loki, I'm gonna branch them all together and hold them.
What's going on? You already know your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag, ready to talk about Loki season 2, episode 6. I don't know. I feel like this might have been the series finale. I don't know how we keep on going further with the stopping point we ended at, but we got plenty of goddamn comic book references that really, I mean, spoiler alert, folks. We got the God of Stories. It's here. It's a banger. You love to see it. Uh, the whole episode as a whole, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Just seeing the futility of it all and watching as Loki tried time and time again to fix it, but nothing worked for us to get all the way to this end, and we get this final gasp of glory. Like if this is the end, I think we ended on a high note. It was dope. I enjoyed it. Tom Hiddleston murked it as per usual. The real question is though, is this the end? And that's the only thing that I keep on thinking about. Was this actually the final episode? Because I don't think there's been a season 3 announcement. I'm sure if I'm wrong, someone in the comments will let me know. But I mean, it. We got. I'm a little sad to see Mobius go back to his old life, but I mean, although I do have questions on how that worked, considering he was looking at himself, I believe, on the sacred timeline. So having two of the same people on the sacred timeline, I'm not sure how that works out. But I'm sure that this is not the last we've seen of the TVA and Loki and everything else. But if this was the end of the show, it ended on a strong note that you love to see. I think that's it.
Bet.
All right.
All right, T Ramsey.
Peace, niggas.
But it's your boy Lafazel May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy, and of course I'm joined with
your boy Uniqo Williams. What's going on, man? We just sitting by ourselves at the end of time at this point. That's all we doing.
at least you got Gotti or that BG.
Anyway, yeah, man. Action packed.
Joe holding his timeline together strong right now.
Man, forget them two timelines right there. But man, that was an action packed. That was a super action packed episode. The whole series was written so well. And just to see Loki go back to the form that we met him in, but in a different capacity, man, that was touching. It was touching. What is it? He's just holding the timeline together now. That's his thing.
We don't know. They haven't clarified what he is yet. Most people are hinting that he's the God of Stories, which is a Loki who knows all, basically. Like, basically, if you know mythological lore, Loki at one point in one section becomes a god who knows all, and he just doesn't interfere. He's kind of like the guy who the Watcher. Yeah, except for he holds it. In this case, he knows all the stories. So people are assuming that that's him, and if he's holding all the timeline together, he would know that. There's also hints that he could be different forms of other things that he has. It's a guy at the end of time that he could be. They might even make him. Some people say, I doubt this is the one above all. I doubt he's be that. But there's a lot of different people he could be. But most people point to it. Mostly points to God of stories, which is makes him just like all knowing. Like he's not like God and can just destroy things, but he knows all stories because he's basically he's the one holding time together, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a big moment. And first of all, my biggest shocker was the return of he who he who remains, and him saying, "Oh, you back."
Jonathan Majors killed that, bro. I'm like,
Man,
he said, "Whoop, stop. Oh, how many times you've done this now? I was like, what?
yeah, man, that was,
You think I'm just gonna let her kill me? And that was gonna be it? Reincarnation,
bruh.
baby.
He said, yeah, that was big dog. That was a big dog line right there, dog. That was a big dog line. And
Because
then he said, when
Loki
he
did
said,
ask,
oh, things didn't work out with timely. I was like, that was genius writing right there.
and then he went back to the whole thing, like, I told you he was gonna see me again. And then Loki hit him with one back though. And then cause it tricked you, cause he's like, cause we thought it was the first time, and then hit him like he stopped time. Oh, you thought this was my first time? I was like, oh, he's like, hey, John Mason, oh, is this confusing as hell? No, I ain't gonna lie, cause I don't know when is your first time. I don't know when my first time. 'Cause this
And he said, what makes you think this is our first time? 'Cause Loki said, what makes you think this is our first time having this conversation? He said, oh, so you've done this enough where we've had this okay, so let me know when you're ready to talk. Try 1,000 more times, and then let me know when you're ready to. Man, bro, even knew that they was gonna mess up the loom and everything. It's all
well, he knew
time to
what the
be
loom do.
destroyed.
The loom was gonna destroy all the time. He likes a fail safe to put me right back in my position. So, which by the way, if you watched all our show, we didn't predict none of this. This is how good
No,
we
I had no idea that he was coming back in that capacity. I
we
thought he
thought it
was
was
stuck.
gonna be Victor Timely gonna do something. He's gonna come back and something like that. And Monte like it don't make sense. Well, it does make sense when he never intended to die in the first place. He would just say no. He like I'm the one who set you up so you can do this. He like
Yeah,
who do you think set you up for you to be time split? And I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. It fixed Monte's problem that he had in the previous episode completely. He never died. He like, did you enjoy it? That's what Joe said. Did you enjoy Victor Timely? I
he,
played y'all. Y'all
and it
thought he
was
was real. I played y'all. That dude was never
yeah,
meant to be. That dude was never meant to be me.
never. And then
Dude,
and then my man's went back and learned everything. He learned 100 years worth like physics,
he did.
to, and they failed. But now Loki is that much more empowered now. Like now he knows how physics works. He's a physics expert. He knows he can still he can. I'm assuming he can still time slip.
Well, no, he don't have to time slip. He is time.
He is time, I guess. I mean, but what happened? Because he said he was. Because he said he was. They said he was killing the branches.
Oh, but that's what he did first. He blew it up, and then he caught them all together. And then when he shot his engine at the end, that I showed in the video, they came back alive. And then that's when Silver like he's giving us a chance. So he initially cut them so he can stop them, grabbed them, then put them together, and now he holding them. And I don't think they can branch out infinitely no more because he's in control of them instead of that whole space that he broke apart, which I thought was dope. Because that's what I'm assuming happened. Because the only thing that makes sense like she killed all of them, and then he grabbed them all, and then like I'm putting them back together, but with me controlling them and I'm gonna sit here on this throne alone for the rest of eternity.
Eternity.
Because if I leave this motherfucker, everybody
Well,
dies.
well. Let's not forget. And then TVA is a timeless place. It's a place with no time. So it's he just there. To Tori's point, Afro Comics point, I don't see a way there can be a season 3 but I can see them doing the Marvel cameo kind of things, like the TVA showing up somewhere.
I think they're gonna be
Uh,
in Deadpool. 100% gonna be in Deadpool.
yeah. So I believe that they're in cameo status now.
I think
Um,
they hinted at something too. I think they hinted something. I'm gonna talk about it whenever you get done.
Go ahead.
I think they
That's
hint. I think they hinting that they finna do what the rumor is about Deadpool, and they gonna recruit like superheroes to fight Kane. Cause they were like, "What happened to the Kane on 616?" Yeah, that one acted up, but they took care of him, so it's no problem. He like, "You're gonna have to deal with it." I'm like, "So how they gonna deal with it? They can't fight Kane." So I'm thinking they're gonna take like strong people from, which is the rumor in Deadpool, that they're gonna take Deadpool, who basically can't die, and like, hey, you and Wolverine and all y'all fight these, get a team together, and we gonna face Kane, and I think that'll be a dope thing.
yeah. I
But
mean, and I'm okay with Kane being the next big bad, but I just think in the comic books they made him look pitiful sometimes. Like
but he
they
was
made
never the main. He was never the main villain.
right. So that's why I'm saying like the fact that they giving him so much credence, like it's always been about Thanos. Um,
Galactus,
who else in Marvel is like just
Galactus,
like the big bad
Gal-
Galactus,
yeah. So Doctor Doom is the
Doctor Doom for sure.
Loki, but Logan, this one Loki's a good guy. So
Yeah. So I mean that and that's kind of like you know how they did with Spider-Man 2 is they took minor characters and they were able to take liberties with them, you know what I'm saying? And so maybe that's what Disney the route Disney's going, Disney and Marvel are going at this point is taking a minor person and making them. They said we gave you the big bad that y'all expected. We gave y'all Thanos. That made y'all excited. All right, now let's get y'all into Kang and what he can do and
one thing Marvel did do though, they allowed an opening in this episode to get rid of Kane completely. If he happens to go to jail or something, I'm just saying if he happens to if Jonathan May just happened to go to jail, even though the case seemed to be she's getting, apparently this lawyer likes to arrest people, and he done sent arrest for the girl too, as well as Jonathan May. I'm like, you can't arrest both of them. Like this gets really weird when you try to arrest both of them. So I don't know what y'all doing over there, but okay. So
I'm going with nothing's. I think I'm going with Disney knows too much. Disney is bigger than the government. I believe that they know nothing's going to happen to Jonathan Majors, and they're going to continue
but
to
but
let him put on
but
great
the
performances.
but the problem is they kind of left an opening in this episode where he can just go away. All you could do is say we got rid of him because the TVA took care of it. And then you can make the Doctor Doom be the bad guy, who is Secret War's main villain. So if you want to do Secret War, but then you got to get rid of the Kang movie because it wouldn't make sense anymore. But we'll see what they do, what happens in the case. It's coming up this month or next month, so it's not going to be long before we figure out what's going to happen with that. One thing I did like about this episode before we get out of here is the episode started in the first episode, which they went back to remind us, which I loved. It went back to the very first episode of Loki, season 1. When he met him in that room and he went to talk to him, he's like, I need your advice. You're going to tell me this. You're going to tell me, what do you want? Do you want to sit on the throne and be the king of everything? And you're like, maybe I have to. And then he started talking to her about responsibility, and Renslayer took the child, but he didn't want to because this 8-year-old, I couldn't do it to the 8-year-old, and Renslayer did it because her duty. And then he was like, yeah, you got to do this, but do I want to be Renslayer? And then he talked to Sylvia, and Sylvia like, hey, listen, I'm not giving you permission. If you do it, you got to do it to me. You do it, but don't put that on me. The only thing I want you to do is realize that give us a chance. You saying the world going in? Who knows? We don't know what's going to happen. Loki made the decision, which led to that awesome scene we put at the beginning of the video with the black horns. We ain't never seen the black horn. That black horns were dope. That's coming, but Lord, oh boy, you know when he got black horn, that one Loki is powerful right there.
I'm wondering is Renslayer is she at the end of time?
Yeah, they look like the desert at the end of time.
It looks like she saw that monster, but the thing is, see, that's where there might be some continuity there somewhere because she wasn't afraid of the dragon at the end. She was like she started smiling when she saw that she was at the end of time. So that may open up the door for her to go see Kane
Yeah,
or He
and
Who Remains rather. So Yeah, it's
That's a
the
lot to
doors
go on.
the doors are opening for a lot of things, especially if y'all go see. Make sure that y'all catch up with us tomorrow in regards to not tomorrow but Saturday in regards to the Marvels.
But
Um,
we'll give our non spoiler short so you can
the
watch them.
the the door will 100% be open for a lot of things, and I'm excited for all of it.
Yeah. Loki, by the way, Marvel. Y'all done proved it now. Y'all gotta keep it up now. You can't give us that and then give us mediocre continuously again. I was like, maybe they out of ideas. Maybe they can't tell a good story.
No, they
Y'all just told them one of the best stories happened all the way from the beginning. The story was so synced between Loki season 1 and season 2, led from the beginning when he actually in the last episode met with him, from the season finale, the first episode met with He Remains again, all synced up like y'all wrote the whole thing years ago and I already knew what y'all were doing. Sometimes I read y'all story and look like y'all don't know which direction y'all want to go. But with Loki, it was succinct the whole way through. And I'm like, that's how you tell a story. And I'm gonna say this, even though I ain't seen the Marvel shit, I have seen non-spoiler. And the one thing I've seen people say is Miss Marvel is amazing. Y'all have a chance to make a character people didn't care about important the way y'all did with Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. Y'all have a chance to do it. Quit if I don't know if I will let y'all know tomorrow, but if the movie mid, you can't keep giving her mid. She is way too special to give mid. I know Joe's seen it, so you don't want to say anything, but I'm just
yeah,
saying from a person who ain't seen it, if she, especially as she is, as Miss Marvel, as a she seems like a comic book nerd. Who Miss Marvel is a comic book nerd, and she seems like one in real life. So you can't have that special. And even all the non-spoilers said she was special in the movie, but despite anything. So good or bad, what they said about the movie, but they knew.
I just want to say that Marvel's heating up. They heard y'all talking shit and they was like, "Yep, keep talking, keep talking. We got something for y'all." And they gave us Loki, and they gave us the 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 Marvels. And just make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel to keep in touch. We'll keep y'all. We gonna keep y'all informed, man. So after y'all watch movies, come back and watch us, and we'll break it down for you for sure.
Yeah, and we got Echo coming out. By the way, I've seen some reviews on Echo. It's all coming out on the same day. But
They
I've
don't
seen,
come out till January, right?
yeah. But I'm just saying, giving people the next thing after the Marvels, what we're gonna do Marvel related. It will be Echo, which comes out in I believe January, and from what I see, January 10th, and the whole thing going out at one time. So we're gonna binge watch it, and then we're gonna get back to you and review it. And I'm hearing great things about it. They said it's Deadpool. I mean, not it's Devil like from Netflix, and so I'm excited about that. So hopefully, there. Remember to like and subscribe. Be here. We're gonna keep bringing that content. We got Invincible tomorrow. We got Power. If y'all interested in that, we got that coming out tomorrow, as well as the Marvels. Our shorts come out, and then Saturday on Make It Make Sense, we are doing the spoiler review for the show, for the movie. So I'm excited about that. Joe, where can they find you?
Uniqo Williams, Uniqo underscore Williams is where you can find me. That's where I handle my business at on Twitter, and you also Uniqo Williams on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow that, where I got plenty of shorts. And I'm loving how we intentionally misspell literally up there on our title for this, but it's all good.
I want somebody got to come in the chat and be like, "You misspelled literally," and I need them comments for algorithm. I need more comments on the page. You got them, Joe. You know you got them comment warriors that just upset
That's
that you
fair.
misspell something. So they gonna give us like 5 easy comments real quick just to help with the algorithm. But it's lit thoroughly. So I appreciate y'all following me. I'll be that news over on that media Zelmay. I do shorts on the follow me on Twitch whenever I get time to game. I probably try once a week or twice a week to actually get a little few hour stream in every once in a while now. So we're gonna try to get that started. I appreciate y'all again one last time. Like and subscribe. Oh, Rap-ish coming out too, so I'm gonna be doing that. So we gonna still have some. So, Joe, what day is it officially now for both of us?
It's Baller Friday.
It's Baller Friday. See us tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. One last time, like and subscribe. Peace.